Good morning, everyone. Good morning and welcome to Brook United Methodist Church. Welcome to everyone who's viewing us live at home and everyone who's here in person. The Apostle Paul writes this in his letter to the Romans. He says, "Rejoice with those who rejoice. Weep with those who weep. Live in harmony with one another. Do not be haughty, but associate with the lowly." Today we begin our worship service in both weeping and rejoicing. Raise your hand if during these last few months you missed out on something. Right? Everybody. If you've grieved something, if something has been very sad to you during this time. We've missed a lot of things over these last few months. Here at church, we missed Easter, right? We missed Pentecost. We missed meals. This summer, we won't have VBS. We won't have a lot of our normal summer activities, and we grieve these things. Judy Washburn this week was telling me how many years Brooke has done VBS and what it's meant to her kids and so many other kids. And we grieve these things. In our community, we'll miss the fair this year. We'll miss normal graduation, sports and parties. In our homes, how many of us miss birthday parties with kids or family? Many of our kids and grandkids have missed their grandparents, right? These are all things we've missed. We've missed hugs and physical contact with each other. We've missed grieving together. Because even a drive-through service isn't quite the same, is it? On top of all this, there's been so much sadness in our world. And so today, as we begin, we acknowledge it and we weep with those who weep. And yet during this season, as we come together, God hasn't been absent. Love and joy and peace and goodness have not gone away. In addition to all that we have missed, there is much grace and goodness that we have seen. A few weeks ago, I asked all of you to respond to the question, how have you seen God at work? How have you seen God's grace during this season? And I wanted to begin this service by reading a few of your answers. Sarah Osowski wrote, "We have seen God at work within our immediate family, having less on our to-do list. Less errands, less extra activities to do has created time for us to focus on being together as a family and spending good quality time with each other. We also have a deeper appreciation for all God has blessed us with right at our fingertips. A yard to play in, a place for camping and cookouts, a garden, games, and creative minds. I see a lot of goodness, thankfulness, and a change of perspective in life slowing down." Rick Gertz wrote that he has seen God in the way that people stayed at home and are concerned about one another. Kathy Tala, she said she's seen God's grace in how we all stayed together, even though we were apart. Jerry Johnson says he is blessed by being able to go through this pandemic knowing that God has been good to him by providing for his health and security and